This is IGN. Two Game Boy classics have joined Nintendo Switch Online. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, LEGO has partnered up with Netflix to create K-pop Demon Hunters LEGO sets. The announcement says one set will be revealed and available for pre-order this spring and will release this summer, with additional sets to follow in 2027. A teaser for this year's set hints that it'll depict Derpy, the supernatural feline creature from the movie. It shows Derpy's foot knocking over a flower pot. The Derpy set will be aimed at ages 9+, and LEGO says it'll be great for both play and display. Since we haven't seen the whole set, it's also possible it'll feature Susie the Magpie as well. K-pop Demon Hunters has been a massive success for Netflix, racking up more views than any other title on the entire streaming platform. A sequel is expected to come out in 2029. The cultural reach of K-pop Demon Hunters extends beyond film and video as well. Music from the movie has topped the Billboard Hot 100, and the song Golden was recently nominated for 3 Grammy Awards, winning 1. This isn't the first time LEGO has collaborated with Netflix. They've also released a number of sets based on Stranger Things and the live-action One Piece series. In other LEGO news, the first set of LEGO sets of February 2026 have been released, with a trio of Pokemon LEGO sets still to come later this month. Looking ahead, March will be a massive month for new releases, with 8 Smart Play Star Wars LEGO sets, 4 LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight sets, as well as Sauron's helmet and a lot more. And Nintendo will broadcast a partner direct today, showing off more games coming to Switch and Switch 2. The Nintendo Partner Direct will air this morning, Thursday, February 5th at 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern, and last around 30 minutes. As with all Partner Direct shows, this will be focused on games developed by companies other than Nintendo, so there's no suggestion that we'll see the next big Mario platformer here. What could we see? With Resident Evil Requiem now just weeks from launch, a look at Capcom's highly anticipated new survival horror seems a safe bet. It is set to launch on February 27th, the same day as its arrival on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. Fans will also hope to see more of the Duskbloods, the upcoming Switch 2 exclusive developed by Elden Ring Studio From Software. Nintendo announced the game with fanfare back in April 2025, though little has been seen of it since. There's some expectation, too, of a bigger push from Microsoft, which has so far brought a couple of its games to Switch platforms, while others seemingly remain waiting in the wings. Could a Nintendo console finally get Sea of Thieves following its successful launch on PlayStation 5? And what else from Xbox's back catalog might Nintendo fans get to enjoy? Upcoming third-party Switch 2 games with firm release dates include Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties on February 12th, Reanimal on February 13th, Resident Evil Requiem on February 27th, Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake on March 12th, Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection on March 13th, Pragmata on April 24th, and 007 First Light on May 27th. Check out tomorrow's IGN Daily Update for the announcements. Fresh from starring in the new Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer, Yoshi is now available on Nintendo Switch Online. Mario's rideable dinosaur pal arrived via Switch Online in the form of his item-matching Game Boy puzzle title that's simply named Yoshi. Originally released in 1991, the classic game is available again for Switch Online subscribers. Also available now is Balloon Kid, the side-scrolling platformer where you can collect balloons to aid in your jumping and hovering. It was first available in 1990, some 36 years ago. If you have access to the Japanese Nintendo Switch Online app, it's worth noting that the addition of Balloon Kid is substituted with the arrival of Balloon Fight GB, a separate title with a more obscure history. Released only in Japan for the Game Boy Color, this title is a souped-up version of the original NES Balloon Fight that never made it across to the West. The game then later arrived on 3DS via its Virtual Console, though again only in Japan. Nintendo recently featured Yoshi as the star of its latest Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer, which showed Mario and Luigi befriending the dinosaur and quickly welcoming it to their gang of heroes. Yoshi is expected to play a major role in the upcoming Super Mario movie sequel following a cameo appearance at the end of the prior film. Well, really, just Yoshi's egg. While the Super Mario Galaxy movie launches in theaters on April 1st, Yoshi's retro appearance on Game Boy is available to play again now via Switch and Switch 2. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
Spoken Layer.